So, for a long time, I've been trying to work really hard to bust this CA ring and CA trafficking ring that my family was involved with. And it has progressed, and now there is my opposition who are trying to hide all of this are now saying that my representation of a gas station explosion is wrong, that I'm lying. So I just want to deal with it like in a video where I can show what I'm talking about. So Tara Joyce did this. She's their spokesperson because the rest of them, Daniel Dowd, who aka Pootie Twang, and Geo Farnsworth, they've slowed down trying to reach out to me. They don't text me anymore. Thomas Schoenberger has slowed down because they realize that I do the same thing every time. I just take screenshots of it and share it. But she's saying that I am lying. The official report says that there were 2 explosions. But this is an official report, and it claims there was 1 explosion. And if you read the report, they say, we don't know what it could be. It could have been this, it could have been that. We don't know what caused it, you know? But it says that there was 1 explosion. And they're actually trying to suggest that that huge explosion that happened could have been from an air compressor. Because that's what ends up happening, right? When an air compressor explodes, it sends out fire and smoke. An air compressor that compresses air. So if it explodes, there's shrapnel, but there's not enough to do the damage of what this does. Doesn't even make any sense. Especially considering there's video of the second explosion. So you can see. And there was enough time from the first explosion to the second explosion for someone to come outside, get their phone, and start recording, and they just happened to catch the second explosion. So obviously there was a time delay there. And there was KETV. It was like a war zone. I said that. So I didn't watch Tara Joyce Randolph's show. It's an hour long. I didn't care. I knew it was full of bullshit. But I don't understand the point, because what I'm saying is pretty straightforward. And obviously I can show what I'm saying and show proof of what I'm saying. But KETV, 2 explosions leveled the building. 2 explosions. Not 1, like the official report says, 2. And the reason why Tara Joyce Randolph is so invested in trying to get everyone to think I'm lying so you don't look at what I'm saying is that whole gas station explosion is directly correlated to me trying to expose this child trafficking BS. It was exactly why it happened. That was the whole reason for it. So the fact that she's so invested in discrediting everything, they all are, that you need to look and see what I'm saying, because I can show shit. And again, I cannot be the first person or the only person that has seen this report. And Neil Gross himself sent it to me. And so, and no one has said a word. And it's blatant. They don't. Where I'm at right now, it's not about Isaac Cappy. Isaac Cappy allowed me to actually delve into something and learn who was all involved with that. But for me, it's a much more personal, and it's on a way personal level. That gas station explosion. Pootie Twang, aka Daniel Dowd, and Geo Farnsworth going out of their way to let me know they were in my town when my best friend drops over dead. Very personal. Them breaking into my house and putting my dog outside in the heat. Because had I been gone longer than I was, I would have come home to a dead dog. That's the kind of shit that's happening. I can show proof of a lot of it. You know? The gas station is the easiest one. So I am sorry if your cognitive dissonance is triggered by facts. But I'm showing you facts. That's what I'm doing. Plain and simple. And you'll either educate yourself with those facts or you'll listen to their bullshit. Because for years, everyone has just been listening to their bullshit and spinning around in circles and going nowhere. And that's the reason why they're fighting me so hard. Tara Joyce Randolph is just their little mascot because she thinks that she's a woman, so I can't deal with her. You know, effectively. She can cry victim, which she does constantly, while she's out there trying to convince everybody to not listen to me because it leads right back to a child trafficking ring. So take it for what it's worth, you know? My sheriff is protecting child traffickers. That's what he's been doing. That's my issue with Neil Gross. And he can smile that smug-ass smile all he wants. But he protects a group of people who hurt children. But his ego tells him that he's all that in a bag of chips. And I think he's less than the shit I scrape off my shoe occasionally. My opinion. And anyone who protects this group, I feel the same about you. You know? Children matter, and fuck those who think they don't.